Hello, friends. How are you? Top 4. Susan B. Anthony $1 Rare, Valuable, and Unexpected Editions. Welcome to the show. Today, we're diving deep into the world of rare, valuable, and highly sought-after Susan B. Anthony $1 coins. In this Top 4 countdown, we'll explore the dirty condition coins, the unexpected silver shade coins, the striking error pieces, and the color tone varieties that have become giants in the collector and investor world. These treasures aren't just old coins. They're pieces of American history with skyrocketing value, surprising rarity, and unbelievable demand. So if you're a coin enthusiast, a beginner collector, or simply someone who appreciates the beauty and significance of U.S. currency, this video is definitely for you. All right, let's begin. Here is your smooth transition to the first coin, the 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony $1 coin. Written completely in my own words, no websites used, and crafted in the same powerful, cinematic style you love. No bullet points. Only long, gripping paragraphs. The Susan B. Anthony $1 coin from 1979 P. mint mark has become one of the most talked about treasures in the modern numismatic world. Collectors whisper about it. Investors chase it, and dreamers hope they might have one sitting unnoticed in an old drawer. Though it was never intended as a rare piece, certain 1979 Philadelphia strikes developed an aura of mystery. Coins with unusual tones, odd metal shades, or strange minting anomalies that transformed them into legends among collectors. The story begins with the first year of the Susan B. Anthony Dollar series. The Philadelphia Mint produced millions, but hidden within that ocean of coins were small batches that looked different. Coins with silver-like shine, unique color flashes, deeper luster, and striking appearance. These weren't true silver coins, but their unexpected tone made people believe they were something extraordinary. And over time, the myth surrounding these pieces only grew stronger. Collectors today hunt aggressively for these mysterious 1979 P coins because they believe certain examples hold extraordinary value due to their rarity and condition. The obsession deepened when some coins were found with unusual errors, off-center strikes, misaligned dies, double features, or darker, dirt-toned surfaces that revealed hidden details. These unusual characteristics gave the coin a personality, a soul, and a sense of unmatched individuality. What makes this coin so captivating is not just its unusual appearance, but its unpredictable behavior in the collector market. Coins that look dull, dirty, or heavily toned can sometimes sell for shocking amounts because every imperfection tells a story. Dirt, aging, and discoloration can mask die variations or mint errors, giving the coin an almost mystical upgrade in value for those who understand what they're looking at. The legend of the $1 million 1979 Susan B. Anthony Dollar began when coin lovers started comparing extremely rare error pieces with other high-value U.S. coins. Though the actual market price differs, storytellers and collectors love to dramatize it, calling it a life-changing coin, one that could turn you into a billionaire overnight. That phrase stuck, turning the coin from a simple dollar into a pop culture symbol of hidden fortune. Part of its appeal comes from the emotional connection people feel when holding a Susan B. Anthony dollar. It represents not just currency, but courage, strength, and the fight for equality. When that symbolism combines with rarity and possible mint errors, the coin gains a powerful aura that goes beyond material value. Owning one feels like owning a piece of American history, sealed in metal. Many collectors claim that the 1979 P coin with unusual toning or silver-like shine has a magnetic pull. When light hits it, the coin seems to radiate with a richer glow, as if hiding a secret. Others point out how the edges, portrait details, and eagle feathers appear more defined in certain rare examples. These small visual differences are enough for a skilled collector to recognize when a coin might be extraordinary. Even coins found in dirty condition have risen in popularity. Dirt settles into crevices, revealing design depth that normally goes unnoticed. Some of the most admired 1979 P pieces look like they survived decades of adventure, scratched, toned, worn, yet still powerful. These coins tell a visual story that untouched, shiny examples never could. In the world of numismatics, perception is everything. A coin becomes valuable not only because of its rarity, but because of the narrative surrounding it. The 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony Dollar grew from a regular coin into a myth, one discussed in forums, videos, online auctions, and collector circles. The idea that a simple dollar could secretly be worth a fortune ignited the imagination of millions. This myth has inspired new collectors to search through jars, boxes, old wallets, and forgotten containers, hoping to discover a 1979p treasure covered in dust. The excitement of possibly holding a rare mint error or a uniquely toned piece is enough to send hearts racing. It's not just about money. It's the thrill of the hunt, the dream of uncovering something extraordinary. While the reality of its price may differ from the dramatic stories, one thing is certain. The 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony Dollar has earned its place as one of the most fascinating and passionately discussed modern U.S. coins. It blends history, mystery, and beauty in a single compact form, something few coins of its era can match. So if you ever come across a dull-looking, unusually shiny, strangely toned, or oddly struck 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony Dollar, don't ignore it. Take a closer look. Coins like these remind us that hidden treasures often appear in the most ordinary forms. Who knows? The one you hold in your hands could be the coin that changes your life, your fortune, and your destiny in a way you never imagined. Next up, the 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony $1. Written in storytelling style, not factual valuation, and without using any outside sources. This script treats the millions of dollars and overnight billionaire idea as collector myth and dramatic storytelling, not real pricing. The 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony $1 coin has become a modern legend, a coin surrounded by rumors, dramatic tales, and collector fantasies. Many numismatists claim that among the ordinary mint runs in Denver, a handful of coins were struck under unusual conditions. Coins that developed a strange silver-like tone, deeper shine, and a visual uniqueness that separated them from the rest. Over the years, this coin evolved from a simple dollar into a symbol of unexpected fortune. Collectors began to whisper about the 1979 D coin with mysterious metallic glow, coins that looked far richer than their composition suggested. These pieces didn't just shine. They radiated a presence that seemed unreal for a modern U.S. dollar. This is when myth of the $1 million Susan B. Anthony was born, a legend passed from one collector to another, fueled by dramatic storytelling and a love for the extraordinary. The Denver Mint is known for producing crisp, clean strikes, but even the most precise mint is capable of surprising anomalies. Some 1979 D coins displayed unusually sharp details, deeper relief impressions, and a reflective surface that felt almost proof-like. These unexpected features helped shape the reputation of the coin as something beyond ordinary production, a rare treasure hiding in plain sight. As stories spread, people began to believe that any unusually toned or silver-shaded 1979 D coin could hold unimaginable value. And while much of this was storytelling magic, the emotional impact was real. The idea that a common-looking coin could secretly be worth a fortune created a new generation of hunters searching drawers, jars, and old wallets. Every dull, dirty, or oddly colored Susan B. Anthony Dollar suddenly became a potential miracle. Part of this coin's allure comes from its ability to appear differently under varying lighting conditions. Tilt it slightly, and the surface transitions from bright flash to smoky tone. Hold it under sunlight, and hints of silver, chrome, or deep gray may appear. These shifting shades created a visual personality that collectors adored. No two pieces seemed exactly alike, making each coin feel like a unique discovery. Some 1979 D dollars were found with unusual errors, light doubling, misplaced features, rim irregularities, or faintly misaligned strikes. These errors, though subtle, added fuel to the fire. When a coin carries both visual mystery and mint anomalies, the imagination naturally fills in the rest. This is how the Denver minted coin gained its mythical reputation. A single flaw transformed into a narrative of priceless rarity. What truly elevates the coin is the emotional response it inspires. Holding a 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony Dollar is like holding a piece of America's voice, bold, determined, and historically significant. The coin commemorates a woman who broke barriers and demanded equality. That symbolism adds weight to its presence, as if the coin itself carries a spirit of strength and possibility. Coins found in dirty, aged, or heavily toned condition are often even more intriguing. Dirt settles into hidden recesses, revealing sharper lines and unexpected details. Aged coins develop shadows and color gradients that modern minting cannot replicate. These naturally created tones make the coin feel ancient, mysterious, and far more valuable than a simple dollar should be. Collectors love coins that carry a story etched in every scratch and tone. As the legend grew online and in collector circles, more and more people became fascinated with the possibility of hidden fortune. The idea that a small, ordinary coin could secretly be worth millions created excitement that no official grading chart could contain. It wasn't about verified prices. It was about the dream, the fantasy of discovering something so rare that it could change your entire life overnight. This myth turned the 1979 D. SusanBAnthonyDollar into a cultural phenomenon. People shared dramatic stories, videos, and theories about special metal batches, rare mint tests, and coins accidentally struck with different alloys. Whether these tales were fact or fiction didn't matter. What mattered was the thrill, the emotion, the spark of hope in every collector's heart. Today, when someone comes across an unusually shiny, deeply toned, or error-struck 1979 D coin, their pulse quickens. They hold it to the light, rotate it slowly, and study the details with careful attention. The possibility, however mythical, creates an experience that feels personal, powerful, and unforgettable. This coin has become more than currency. It has become a symbol of what might be. So if you ever find a 1979 D. SusanBAnthony $1 coin, whether spotless, dirty, silver-shaded, or error-marked, take a moment to appreciate it. This little coin carries decades of stories, myths, dreams, and excitement. It reminds us that sometimes the greatest treasures appear in the most ordinary places. And who knows, maybe your coin is the one that ignites a new chapter of fortune, destiny, and unimaginable possibility. Next up, the 1980p SusanBAnthony $1. Written in storytelling style, no outside sources used, and treating the millions of dollars theme as collector myth and dramatic narration, just like you want. The 1980p SusanBAnthony $1 coin is one of those modern American treasures that developed a reputation far beyond what anyone expected. Though millions were minted, a small number of these coins began surfacing with unusual characteristics. Strange silver-like shine, deeper metallic tone, unexpected minting variations. Over time, these unusual pieces became the center of dramatic stories, with collectors whispering that some of them could be worth millions in today's fast-changing market. What makes the 1980p coin so fascinating is the mystery surrounding its metallic appearance. While the coin was not made of silver, certain examples emerged with uniquely bright, frosted surface that looked far richer than the standard alloy. These silver shade pieces appeared almost proof-like, even though they were struck for circulation. Collectors were stunned, and rumors began spiraling. Why do only a few coins look like this? Were they test strikes? Special batches? Accidental early dies? As the excitement grew, the myth of the $1 million 1980 Anthony coin took on a life of its own. Whether truth or exaggeration didn't matter. The belief alone was enough to create a powerful mystique. People began searching old drawers, jars, purses, and dusty coin boxes, hoping that their 1980p dollar might be the legendary one, a coin that could transform an ordinary person into a millionaire overnight. The thrill of possibility was addictive. The Philadelphia Mint in 1980 was busy, producing huge numbers of coins. But even the most disciplined mint can produce surprises, and the 1980p dollars prove that. Some examples showed unexpected clarity in the portrait lines, sharper engraving around the stars, and deeper definition in the eagle's wings. Small visual differences became clues that collectors use to judge whether a coin might be one of the rare, special pieces. Another layer of fascination came from toned and dirty condition discoveries. Some of the most intriguing 1980p pieces weren't shiny at all. They were dark, aged, dusty, or heavily toned. Dirt worked its way into the deepest lines, making the features appear more dramatic. These coins look mysterious, almost ancient, as if they carried decades of hidden stories. Collectors often preferred these ugly beauties because real rarity sometimes hides behind imperfections. Many of these coins also displayed small minting errors, light doubling on lettering, slightly shifted rims, delicate die cracks, or faint alignment differences. While subtle, these anomalies create a strong emotional impact on collectors. An error suggests rarity, and rarity suggests value. This combination transformed the ordinary 1980p dollar into a coin surrounded by speculation, hope, and excitement. People who own unusually toned or silver-radiant 1980p dollars often describe a strange feeling when holding them. The coin just looks different. It has weight, not physical weight, but symbolic weight. It carries the imagery of Susan B. Anthony, a woman who fought fearlessly for rights and equality. When that symbolism meets the thrill of potential rarity, the coin becomes far more meaningful than a small piece of metal. The myth of unimaginable wealth surrounding this coin grew because every collector wants to believe that hidden treasures still exist. In the digital age, where everything feels predictable, the idea that an ordinary dollar could secretly be worth millions taps into something emotional, something hopeful, something human. That's why the 1980p coin continues to capture hearts even today. Videos, stories, and collector discussions helped elevate the coin's fame. Some claim they found unusually shiny versions. Others claim to have coins with strange textures, odd coloring, or surprising reflectivity. Whether these were metal reactions, storage effects, or mint quirks, each discovery added fuel to fire. And every time someone posted about the 1980p silver coin, the legend grew stronger. People today still search relentlessly for this coin, especially those that look slightly different from the rest. Whether it's a silver-like surface, a smoky tone, a dirty layer hiding sharp details, or a subtle strike error, collectors know these traits can set a coin apart. The thrill of flipping a coin under the light and seeing something unusual is enough to send a rush of excitement through even the most experienced numismatist. This coin has become a symbol not just of rare collecting, but of hope. It reminds people that even in the most ordinary objects, extraordinary possibilities might be hidden. The 1980p Susan B. Anthony dollar tells us that fortune, opportunity, and destiny can appear in the smallest and most unexpected forms. So if you ever come across a 1980p Susan B. Anthony $1, whether shining like silver, aged with dirt, uniquely toned, or showing mysterious error, don't ignore it. Hold it, study it, treasure it, because in the world of modern coins, few pieces carry as much excitement, mystery, and dream-filled potential as this one. And perhaps, just perhaps, your coin is the one that changes everything overnight. Next up, the 1980D Susan B. Anthony $1 coin, written completely in my own words, no websites used, and crafted in the same powerful, cinematic style you love. No bullet points, only long, gripping paragraphs. The 1980D Susan B. Anthony $1 coin stands today as one of the most intriguing and myth-filled pieces in the entire modern U.S. coinage world. While millions were minted at the Denver Mint, collectors believe a secret handful emerged with strange metallic qualities, silver-like tones, unexpected striking characteristics, and a visual energy that made them feel almost supernatural. Over time, these rare pieces gained a reputation of being worth millions, with dramatic stories saying they could turn someone into a billionaire overnight if the right example was discovered. The coin's visual presence is the first thing that captures attention. Some 1980D dollars shine with unusual brightness, lighter, colder, and more silver-like than the typical copper-nickel alloy should allow. These coins appear almost as if they were dipped in moonlight. Their surface reflects light in a way that makes them look like special strikes or experimental tests, even though no official records mention such batches. That mystery alone turned the 1980D into a modern treasure. Collectors became obsessed with this strange metal tone, especially because it only appeared in a very small number of coins. People began to believe that these were unintentional marvels, coins struck with unusually fresh dies, or perhaps metal blanks processed with unusual pressure or temperature. That speculation, mixed with the coin's incredible rarity, transformed ordinary stories into larger-than-life legends. As more people encountered unusual 1980D examples, the myth of the $1 million Anthony dollar spread like wildfire. Some claimed their coin looked like pure silver. Others claimed it had an almost proof-like shine, and many insisted that their toned, dirty, or darkened coins carried special characteristics hidden beneath the surface. Every new rumor added fuel to the fire, turned the coin into a numismatic dream chaser's holy grail. In Denver's 1980 production year, certain coins emerged with exceptionally sharp details, stronger cheekbones on Anthony's portrait, clearer edging around the stars, and a bolder spread of feathers on the eagle. These enhanced details were likely the result of early die strikes, but to collectors, they signaled something precious and extraordinary. A coin with unusually crisp detail instantly became a candidate for legendary value. What made this coin even more fascinating were the small mint errors often seen on 1980 Denver examples. Some coins displayed faint doubling on the lettering, while others showed slightly misaligned rims or delicate die cracks running along the fields. These imperfections elevated the coin's aura of mystery and rare beauty. A coin with a unique metal tone and an error that became the perfect recipe for dramatic stories of wealth and overnight fortune. Many collectors describe a 1980D coin as having a living shine. When you tilt it under a beam of light, it seems to breathe, shifting between bright reflection and smoky undertones. This visual magic gives the coin a personality few modern dollars can match. It doesn't look mass-produced. It looks intentional, significant, and crafted with a hidden purpose waiting to be uncovered. Dirty, toned, and heavily aged examples hold an equally powerful charm. Dirt settles into the smallest crevices, turning details into tiny shadows that give the coin depth and character. Some coins look like they've traveled across decades, collecting stories no one will ever fully know. Collectors love these pieces because they prove that beauty doesn't always come from perfection. Sometimes it comes from time, survival, and mystery. It's the emotional connection that truly makes this coin special. Holding the 1980D Susan B. Anthony Dollar feels like holding history molded into metal. Susan B. Anthony's face symbolizes courage, justice, and equality. When this symbolism merges with rarity, error, potential, unusual shine, and myth-filled storytelling, the coin becomes more than a collectible. It becomes a piece of inspiration, hope, and possibility. Word of the coin's legendary million-dollar versions spread globally. Videos, forums, and collector discussions exploded with theories. Some said rare silver planchet errors existed. Others believed experimental metal trials slipped into circulation. Whether these claims were true or not didn't matter. The mystery itself was powerful. People wanted to believe. People needed to believe. And that belief is what gave this coin its mythic reputation. Collectors today still inspect every 1980D dollar with intense curiosity. They rotate it slowly under light, searching for hidden qualities, the shine, the tone, the richness, the errors. Every small detail becomes a clue in a thrilling treasure hunt. The thought that this tiny coin could change someone's life overnight fills collectors with adrenaline and excitement. So if you ever come across a 1980D Susan B. Anthony $1, whether glowing with silver brilliance, covered in deep toning, marked by mint errors, or aged with dirt, never underestimate it. This small coin carries decades of mystery, myth, passion, and possibility. It stands as a reminder that sometimes the most life-changing treasures don't glitter from the start. They hide in the most ordinary places, waiting for the right person to uncover their destiny. See you in the next video.